guess the answer is, what do we mean by us? I don't think the climate is sick of people. It's not sick of working people. It's sick of capitalism. The climate is sick of a social system that does nothing but destroy, that cannot grow without poisoning the atmosphere, that cannot grow without destroying our rivers, that cannot deliver good things without killing people. And so the climate is being destroyed by a system for which the only thing that counts is profit. The only thing that counts is how much you can sell, how much money you can make, no matter what it is. Even if it's poison, it's good to sell, it's good to make profit, and that's what the climate is sick of. And the result of that is that the climate may make our world uninhabitable for people in this century. Well, I think the first thing we have to be very aware of is that the politicians, the bosses, the people who own the corporations have shown very clearly, they showed in Copenhagen, that they don't want to solve the problem, that they concern themselves with other issues. They talk very nicely, but when it gets to practical questions, they do nothing. So what our need now is to build a mass democratic movement of people outside of the usual political structures. We're not powerful enough yet to change the world, but we are and we can be strong enough to make it intolerable for the existing powers to keep going as they are, to make it politically impossible for them to continue to do nothing. And that's what we have to do. The best example so far, what we saw in Copenhagen in the streets. 100,000 people, the largest climate demonstration ever in Europe. The next big example, the conference in Bolivia this month, in which Evo Morales and the people of Bolivia are calling for building a worldwide movement to fight for the climate. That's what we need to do. It's an educational effort. We have to teach people. It is an agitational movement. We have to organize people. But above all, what we have to do is be very clear that our goal is to force, that we will not win by negotiating. We will not win by being polite. We will win by declaring the demand that they save the climate, that they save this planet. And that means they have to stop using fossil fuels in the next 20 years, that they have to transform the way this economy works in quite short order. That will be difficult, but it can be done. But it will require us to organize. We cannot depend on the rich. They won't do it. The most important thing I could say is we can only depend on ourselves. We are the power that can change things. We can't depend on others to do this. This is going to take us to mobilize. But the other thing I would say is that I am very optimistic. I am very confident in the ability of humanity to discover ways to solve its problems if we can get out of the framework of depending on only profit.